Excuse my hair. I just got up, but I wanted to bring this topic to my YouTube channel, and they are seeking to extend the state of emergency in Montego Bay. The state of emergency was declared recently. They extended it to May 2nd or May 3rd. Don't quote me on that. And then the second place of state of emergency is in West Kingston. And they extended that to July 3rd. So everybody knows that the crime rate in Montego Bay has dramatically been reduced, because in 2017 Montego Bay had the highest murder rate in all of Jamaica, and they had over 335 murders in that one parish alone, followed by Kingston, then Westmoreland. I'm from Westmoreland, so I have to bring this to the forefront and to my channel, because they have state of emergency in two areas: Montego Bay and St. Catherine or Kingston. One of the two, I'm not 100% sure. They have a state of emergency in those two areas, and Westmoreland and Hanover crime rate, especially Westmoreland, because Westmoreland have 50 murders so far. 50 murders. And I don't hear this making news. I don't hear anybody talking about it. I don't hear Mr. Andrew Holness talking about it. But they want to extend the state of emergency in Montego Bay. Yes, I understand that Montego Bay brings a lot of money to Jamaica, and a lot of tourism is done in Montego Bay. That's where the airport there, that's where they make a lot of money. But you can't be extending the state of emergency in Montego Bay while the rest of the country is literally going down. Like, that doesn't make any logical sense. Excuse me. That doesn't make any logical sense to me at all. So Montego Bay has a few murders here and there, but Westmoreland have 50 murders, and there's no state of emergency in Westmoreland. Okay, nobody is even talking about it. It seems like Westmoreland is not even a part of Jamaica, and it's not, there's no emergency, okay, to what's going on. The the two little girls that got killed, the woman that got killed also in Hanover. That goes to show that these two states of emergency in Jamaica is not really doing much. It's not doing much, because the state of emergency is reducing crime in those two areas while making crime skyrocket in other areas, because the people from those two areas were involved in criminal activities and badness and gang and everything else. They leave those two areas and go to places like Westmoreland and Hanover and St. Catherine, and not St. Catherine, St. Elizabeth, to chill out until the security forces leave. So what I have to say is, especially to my Westmoreland people, them, if you see somebody that does not belong in your community, if you see somebody that's strange in your community, like, make people be aware, because there's no way for people that I know personally has gotten killed in the last month, and nobody, like, there are literally 4 persons on my Facebook right now that I know that got killed in April alone, and it's getting out of hand, like literally out of hand. Orange or Red Grung other day, they were having a grave digging for somebody that's dead. They went to the grave digging and shoot up the grave digging. And I don't hear anybody talking about this. All they're talking about is extending the state of emergency in these